You slide out of your mother and fall straight onto the ground, somewhere in eastern Australia. You're blind and can't see anything around you, but your front limbs are already strong enough to grip. You reach up and grab onto your mother's fur, digging your tiny claws into the thick coat. Then you start climbing, pulling yourself upward one grip at a time while your back legs drag uselessly behind you. You need to reach the pouch, or you won't survive out here. Halfway up your mother's belly, something else moves beside you. It's another Joey, your sibling, climbing the same path. Your sibling reaches the pouch edge first and disappears inside. You grip the rim a moment later and haul yourself over, tumbling into the warm space. Inside, there are two teats hanging down. Your sibling has already latched onto one, so you lunge for the other and clamp your mouth around it. The moment you do, the teat swells inside your mouth, locking you in place so you can't let go even if you wanted to. You stay like this for weeks, feeding continuously while your body grows. Your eyes develop and your fur starts coming in, soft and gray. The pouch gets tighter as both you and your sibling get bigger, and soon there's barely enough room for one of you, let alone two. One day, your mother tilts her body forward and you tumble out onto the grass. The light outside is blinding and your legs still don't work properly, but you need to figure out how to stand. You push up with your front limbs and your back legs buckle immediately, dropping you back down. You try again, balancing on your tail this time, and manage to stay upright for a few seconds before tipping over sideways. But that's enough for now. Skip forward a bit, and you're 4 months old now. Your fur has grown in thick and your eyes work properly, so you can see everything around you. The pouch is cramped with both you and your sibling pressed together inside, so your mother tilts her body forward and you both tumble out onto the grass. You land awkwardly and your legs buckle under you, making you collapse onto your side. You try to push yourself up, but your legs still don't coordinate properly, so you fall again. Your sibling stands up faster than you and starts nibbling at the grass nearby. You watch them for a moment, then roll onto your stomach and push up with your front legs, using your tail as a third support point. This time, you manage to stay upright and take a few shaky hops forward before losing balance and tipping sideways into the dirt. While you're trying to stand again, a large shadow passes overhead. You look up and see a wedge-tailed eagle circling above the grass with its wings spread wide. Then your mother starts thumping the ground hard with her back feet, making a loud drumming sound that vibrates through the soil. You don't know what it means, but your body reacts instantly and you scramble back toward her, dragging yourself through the grass as fast as you can move. Your mother lowers her body and you climb up her side, pulling yourself toward the pouch opening. But your sibling is faster and squeezes inside first, so you have to push in behind them and wedge yourself into the remaining space. The eagle drops lower, angling its wings and diving toward where you were just standing. But your mother stands tall and turns to face it directly, so the eagle pulls up at the last second and glides away over the trees. You'll spend more time outside the pouch from now on, learning how your legs work and how to graze. But there are predators out here, and next time you might not make it back inside. You're 7 months old now, and the pouch is getting too small for both you and your sibling. You've been grazing outside with your mother for most of the day, but now you're tired and want to rest, so you hop back toward her and start climbing up her side. Your sibling has the same idea and scrambles up from the other direction, reaching the pouch, opening at the same time as you. You shove your head inside first and pull yourself through, but your sibling pushes in right behind you with their feet kicking at your back. There's barely enough room for one of you anymore, let alone both, so you twist around and shove back with your hind legs, trying to force them out. But they don't let go and keep squeezing in beside you, pressing against your ribs and making it hard to move. Your mother starts shaking her body, bouncing up and down trying to dislodge one of you. You grip the inside of the pouch tighter and hold your position, refusing to let go. Your sibling does the same, wedging themselves in deeper. Then your mother reaches into the pouch with her paw, grabs your sibling by the scruff, and pulls them out forcefully. Your sibling squeals and tries to climb back in, but your mother hops away before they can reach her, leaving them standing alone in the grass. You stay curled up inside the pouch, safe and protected while your mother continues moving. A few hours later, she returns to where your sibling was waiting and lets them climb back onto her belly. But when they try to get into the pouch, you're still inside taking up all the space. This time, your mother reaches in and pulls you out instead, gripping your body and dragging you into the open. You try to scramble back up, but she blocks you with her front paw and hops away again, leaving you behind. The pouch isn't yours anymore, and from now on you'll have to survive on your own. Skip forward, and you're 1 year old now. You're grazing with your mother and several other kangaroos spread across the grass, all eating in the same area. You find a thick patch of green shoots and lower your head to bite them, but then a younger male hops toward you and starts eating from the same spot. You need to defend your food, so you stop chewing and stand upright on your tail, balancing with your body stretched tall. He sees you rise and does the same, facing you directly. You both lean back and kick forward at the same time with your back legs extended. His claws scrape across your chest, leaving shallow cuts, but your kick misses entirely and hits nothing. You both drop back down onto all fours and circle each other slowly, watching for the next opening. Then you rise again, and this time you kick first, landing a solid hit on his shoulder that knocks him backward. He stumbles and drops down, then hops away to graze somewhere else without trying again. You lower yourself back to the grass and continue eating where you were, claiming the patch as yours. But then, the whole mob suddenly scatters in different directions, running away from something you can't see yet. You don't know what scared them, but your body reacts instantly and you start running too, following the path your mother takes. A dingo bursts out from the bushes behind you, chasing a smaller joey that's slower than the rest. You veer away from the chase and keep hopping until you're far enough away that the dingo isn't following you anymore. After a while, the mob stops running and regroups in a clearing. You look around and count fewer kangaroos than before. The joey that was being chased isn't here anymore. Then the mob starts grazing again like nothing happened, and you do the same. You've learned how to defend your space and win your first fight. But there are bigger males out here, and they won't back down as easily as that young one did. You're 2 years old now, and you've been hopping with the mob for days searching for water. The grass has turned brown and most of the plants are dead, so you keep moving until you find something to drink. Then you spot a shallow waterhole ahead, with only a small puddle left at the bottom. Several kangaroos are already there drinking, including a large adult male with thick shoulders and scars across his chest. You need water badly, so you hop toward the edge and lower your head to drink. But the large male sees you and immediately stands upright on his tail, rising to his full height. You know he's much bigger than you and could win any fight, so you back away without challenging him. He drops back down and returns to drinking while you watch from a distance. You circle around to the opposite side of the waterhole, trying to find another spot to drink from. He lifts his head and watches you move, but this time he doesn't come after you, so you lower your head quickly and start drinking, keeping your eyes on him the whole time. A younger female hops up beside you and drinks too, and the male doesn't challenge either of you. You finish drinking as fast as you can, then hop away before he changes his mind. Later, you find a group of trees with some shade underneath and you need to cool down, so you start digging into the soil with your claws. The dirt on the surface is hot, but underneath it's cooler and softer. You scrape away enough to make a shallow hole, then lie down inside it and press your body against the cooler earth. You stay there for a while, resting and waiting for the temperature to drop. The large male at the waterhole controls who drinks and when, but that won't last forever. Eventually, you'll grow bigger and stronger, and when that happens, you'll be the one deciding who gets to stay and who has to leave. Skip forward a bit, and you're 3 years old now. You've grown taller and your chest is broader with thick muscles across your shoulders. You're grazing near the edge of the mob when you spot a female eating alone by a patch of grass. You want to mate with her, so you hop toward her slowly and stop a few body lengths away. She looks at you but doesn't move, so you start grazing beside her like you're not interested in anything except the food. After a while, you reach out with your paw and touch her tail gently. She doesn't hop away or react, so you move closer and keep grazing. Then suddenly, a larger male charges toward you from across the clearing. He's massive with scars covering his chest and arms that are thicker than yours. He wants the female too, and he's not going to let you stay near her. He rises onto his tail and you do the same, facing him directly. He lunges forward and grabs your shoulders with his paws, digging his claws into your skin. You try to push him back, but he's heavier than you and pulls you forward instead, then kicks up with both back legs. His claws rake down your stomach, cutting through your fur and leaving deep scratches that start bleeding immediately. You break free and kick back, catching him in the ribs, but he barely reacts and grabs you again with his arms locked around your neck. He pulls you off balance and throws you sideways into the dirt. You hit the ground hard and roll once, trying to get back up, but he's already standing over you with his body blocking your path, waiting to see if you'll try again. You stay down and don't get up. The fight is over and you lost. He turns back toward the female and she hops away with him, following behind while you lie there catching your breath. After a moment, you stand slowly and hop in the opposite direction, leaving them both behind. You're strong, but some males are stronger. You're 5 years old now, and you're one of the largest males in the mob. You're grazing in a spot with thick green grass when another large male starts hopping toward you. You've fought him before and lost, but you're bigger now, and you're not giving up your food, so you stand upright on your tail before he even gets close. He sees you rise and does the same. Then you both start closing the distance between you. You reach him first and grab his shoulders with your paws, locking your arms around his neck and pulling him toward you. He tries to kick with his back legs, but you lean to the side and his claws miss your body completely. Then you lean back on your tail and drive both feet into his chest with all your weight behind the strike. The impact sends him stumbling backward, and he loses his balance trying to stay upright. He recovers and lunges at you again, catching your arm with his claws and tearing through the skin. You twist away and throw him off, then kick again before he can grab you. This time your claws hit him square in the ribs and he falls completely, landing hard on his side. You stand over him with your body blocking his path, waiting to see if he'll get back up and keep fighting. But he doesn't. He rolls over slowly, gets to his feet, and hops away without looking back at you. Several females were watching from nearby, and now one of them starts hopping toward you. You don't chase her or make any sudden moves, you just go back to grazing where you were. She stops a few body lengths away and starts eating beside you, staying close. The mob has seen you win, and now they know your strength. Other males will think twice before challenging you, and the females will stay near you instead of avoiding you. Skip forward, and you're 7 years old now. You're grazing alone in a patch of tall grass, separated from the mob by a few body lengths. The grass here is thicker and greener than usual, so you lower your head and start eating, biting off the fresh shoots one by one. Then something moves beneath your front foot. You feel pressure against your leg and sharp pain shoots through it as fangs sink into your skin. You jump backward instinctively and see an eastern brown snake uncoiling from the grass where you were just standing. The snake slides back into the thick grass and disappears, leaving you standing a few hops away. You look down at your leg and see 2 small puncture marks where the fangs went in. You shake your leg trying to get rid of the pain, but it doesn't help, so you start hopping back toward the mob slowly, moving one leg at a time. But after a few hops, your bitten leg starts feeling heavier and drags slightly when you try to lift it. You stop moving and lower yourself onto the ground, lying on your side in the grass. Your breathing becomes harder, and you can't pull in as much air as you need. Other kangaroos hop past you continuing to graze, but they don't stop or look at you. You try to stand up again, pushing with your front legs, but your body won't respond properly and your legs collapse under you. You fall back onto your side with your body sprawled across the grass. Your chest rises once, then twice, then stops completely. The mob keeps moving further away until they disappear over the ridge, leaving you behind. A crow lands a few hops away and tilts its head, watching you lie still in the tall grass where you fell.